and I can't get this one started, but it's sparking. I've just whipped the exhaust off just to check the piston, but I'll just put the torch on my phone, and the piston's brand new. Anyway, it's a good piston, and I've took the carb off, and I've got that screwed up air screw out. This is the carb, just cut down there. Even if the threads inside of there screwed up, that aluminium, so the threads on the air screw are brass. So if you just spray, after you've cut it, spray WD-40 and just go backwards and forwards gently, and you'll feel it. Even if it takes 5 minutes, you'll feel it every turn getting more and more and more till it finally comes out. But that's the screw, that's how far it went down. Fiddle focus down there. You just got to watch the head when you're unscrewing them out in case one half snaps off, so just be gentle. And I've ordered another air screw, but I might just start stripping the bike now. Probably take the harness off. I want to rebuild the engine I might take the head and barrel off. Right, before I take the head and barrel off, I'm going to take this harness off, and I'm going to rig all my old harness up, what works with the battery. I know I haven't got switches on that switch gear there, but on my plug that works on the harness, the plug's on. I'll wire the wires up to another plug, and then that means I can check indicators and everything. But at least when you turn the key now, the power valve whizzes as it was jammed yesterday. Right, I'll get on to taking the harness off now. That's what else I'm going to do before I take the head and barrel off. I'm going to fill it up with water and see if there's any leaks before I strip it and rebuild it then if I find a leak. But I'm going to take the harness off now. 3:05. Let's see how long it takes. So that's the harness off. So it took 5 minutes. I'll just put the other one back on, but I'll not rig it up where it's meant to go. I'll just plug everything in, as I normally do. We'll have a look at this harness. Oh, another tip, when you take the bike to bits, always put your nuts back what you've took parts out from. Then you're not left with loads of nuts with different sizes everywhere. Right, let's have a look at this harness. Right, so that's it. At the back with the neutral wheel here. I'll take that neutral wheel off and just blank them wires up because they're no good them. So we've got the rear indicators, the free ones what goes to the tail tidy. Got the side sound switch blocked off. 2 wires would probably join under there. Got that, I think that's for the regulator. For that. Got the one black to the battery. The red to the battery. I seen a brown the other day what goes to the back brake sensor, and I was looking for a grey one. That's the grey one, but it's joined up here. That one goes there, so that might need shortened. Right. Now we'll have a look at this end. Gosh, seems to be nothing cut up here apart from that. I've just snapped that because that's the after the coil, and the coil was put on with a screw, and the screw was rounded, so I just pulled it off quickly. I'll put a new ring terminal on. Got the horn, the one for what fits on the thermometer on the head. We've got stator, CDI, them two's for the servo motor, another for the stator, then two's for the stator, CDI. There should be two more for the CDI. I think that one goes to the CDI. Might even be written on actually. Let's have a check. Ah, that one goes to CDI, and there'll be another one going to CDI somewhere. Could even be that one. Yeah, it is just that one. So CDI wires are there. Colour them. That's the CDI wires as well, I think. Yeah, black and orange. So for the 2-stroke tank. Yeah. So them plugs seem to be there now, alright. It's just this up here. What I'm going to do is get that harness over there, somewhere under these parts. Just get these wires and just cut with them. So I've done with loads and it works. But anyway, so I'll start get the other wiring harness and put it next to it. Actually, I'll get it now, and that's the one I fixed. There's the pack of wires. Them two there. There's the grey and the brown wire. What's on that one for the back sensor? All these are alright. I put new plugs on all these. I didn't put them plugs on. This was the main thing. I put plugs on all these. I've got another new one over there, and I copied onto this one. So all I've got to do is copy onto that one. See, there's colours of that: white, blue, red. White, blue, red on that one for the speedo. The brown and white is for the flasher unit, I think. The flasher unit. I'll work it out anyway. It only needs plugs on. Right, what to do next? I might fill it up with water, see if it leaks overnight. Just to see why it's got no water in the engine. So I filled it up with water. Connected that pipe to that other union on the other side of the head. And there's been no water leaks. There's no leak there because I've just took the tank off because I'm going to clean all that. But I'll just start taking all this off now. Engine bolts out. I'll drain the water and I'll take the head and barrel off because I want to see why the power valve was stiff. But I'll get to that. Start on that now. So I've drained all the water out now. Took the top radiator pipe off. I've just took that bracket off there, and there's oil everywhere. And there's movement there. So we'll have to have a look into that. And we'll clean all that up. Now I'm going to take the head off, and then the barrel. And now the water's out. Take the cylinder head off. So we take it off. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one in a star sequence. So we're just going to start taking them off now. They're just 12 mils. top them off. That's all the bolts out the head. Just remember they've got a washer underneath. The washer goes there. It's just if you don't put the washer on, the thread comes through the top of this bolt and splits it. And that's a waterproof protector for your head. Right, we'll lift the head off now. Then we'll put all these back onto the 5 bolts when the head's off. That's the cylinder head. Looks like a 3BN cylinder head there. That is. The 3MB cylinder heads. Don't have this one. That's good condition, that. Nice and brown. I haven't checked the colour of the spark plug yet, but the engine must have been running good. Get the phone down and onto the piston. Piston is good, but I don't know what that black thing is there. Oh, it's just off the head gasket. Pull the head gasket off anyway, because I'll just be putting a new one on. They've got upright at the back when you put them on yours, so that's facing up. Anyway, that's the piston. Look at the ball. Ball looks good. We'll get the barrel off now. Just try to have a look at the power valve, see what's going on in there. So now I'm going to take the barrel off. It's just 4 bolts on the bottom. I've already took the clutch lever off. It's a 12 millis. So we'll get this off now. Now the 4 bolts are out the bottom. A tips to get your piston to the bottom as far as you can. So it wants to be down just under that. There. And then you can lift your piston out. Your barrel out, sorry. Right, we'll do that now. I've got a rubber mallet if it's stuck, because that's stuck. So just pull this boost bottle off. It hasn't got the clip on the bottom, so it just pops off. That's slipping it off at the bottom. You can see the gap down there. So, slide her off now. And with the piston at the bottom, it comes off. That's the barrel out. We'll have a look at the bore in a minute. We'll have a look why that power valve wasn't spinning freely. There's the piston in the bottom end. We'll get a close up on that. I was right, he has put a brand new piston in it, so that's good of him. I'll check the big end up and down, and then I'll have to see what that is. Can't really see up and down movement, but there's none on there. side to side movements like that is alright, because I've got a hold of the piston and the... I was going to say, if you're always messing on with circlips, buy yourself a little pick for when you can pick them out of that gap. But like I say, this piston's got that, so I'll just get the pliers in there. Get a quick drink and then we'll get the piston out. So that's the circlip out of that side. I'll just tap the pin out from the other side, so we don't have to take the circlip out of that side. Let's see what's going on. And since I've took all the piston and the barrel out, I've took the engine mounts and the swinging arm spindle out, so the engine will drop straight out. It's best to, if you loosen your swinging arm and try and get that out on its own, they're always dead tight. It's best to loosen your two engine mount bolts first, then get your swing arm bolt out. And this is another tip, because sometimes they're hard to get off. Is this see how hard I got off. First, I always learned first thing never do when you strip a bike, but on big super bikes when the sprockets are on dead tight, let's get the sprocket off first. But we didn't have these. We started to put the front brake on, or the back brake, and put it into gear up against the wall with a big brake apart to get them off, and some of them were dead tight. But anyway, these get them off. That's come off dead easy. So next I'll be taking the chain off, then just lifting the engine out. And then you can just lift straight out. Be splitting it tomorrow. I'm just going to check the power valve now, because if you've seen in that video, I can't push that with your finger. That should just slide right in there. It pushes that way. On this side, that cap doesn't even look like the right size. There's oil coming out with it. I'm going to take this cap off first. It's just slack, so it's not a proper one. That's the end, what had the funny cap on. This one here, it's bitter, and inside that was in like a homemade spacer, and that was over that bit there. So it's like pushed in there, it's hard to get off. That's a proper one. Corey said it's a couple of mil fatter, but it's much bigger. But anyway, that's in the proper one. That's that. Anyway, I've got that to put on, so the power valve's alright now.